Hey, everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the San Francisco 49ers. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. In the
Beat them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game. The types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling that he didn't touch that?
Absolutely.
You know, hey.
Defense, they were terrific last.
Of winning that game is Scott.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37. Picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing it down. Empty possession, not what they were seeking.
The Colts send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And this could be a whole lot of fun, because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What did the columnists write? Possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? What?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a give, right side. It's Clayton. Get out to the 32, brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're
8, read.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Hey, high 7.
Looking to throw on second down. Dawson throwing left side. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 yards, first down Niners. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Dawson. And then on defense against the pass. On first, now 2nd and 10.
Check 6 guys.
Off the play fake. Be 2nd down.
That's it, baby.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Dawson under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the
They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is brought in at the 21. Go. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
10-2 start.
First and 10 at the 45. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Dawson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty?
Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows down it inside the 10 because they've had some.
Around the 9, just shy of the 10. Give them a couple of yards on 1st down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. It's 3rd down.
And see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands? Guess what?
This turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward. Worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Ready? 60 or.
I got you. Double time. Double time. Double time.
General West.
Check.
Snap.
On 1st down, Dawson. He's going to rifle one deep left, and that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for the Niners.
Play, they picked up a heck of a chunk of yards.
Him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Dawson firing quickly here, and that 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, he was going to come from, and said, I know how to.
End zone touchdown, 40 from 17 yards.
perfect, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, They use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So that drive, 4 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Throw left side complete. That's Jordan. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make great big plays for an offense.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football.
Still 2nd down.
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll look to throw here. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now,
Too long for a field goal. Further down inside the 40. Well, we kind
Come on now, let's go.
Which means that this challenge was initiated.
to throw it. It's a short one. 21 or 22. Completion only netted him 3. Here's a 2nd and 7. His throw caught right around the 6. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They come out here in the eye. The Colts with a first red zone opportunity of the ball game. They've got it. And he'll get it down close to the goal. The clock shows 50 seconds to play here at number 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, like these long drives. They get to rest over on the side. Later on because you might wear the defense.
Seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first play. So we come upon separating these two teams as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Coach, but take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks. Halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. 31-14, the final. And finally, on Monday Night Football, should be a good one there between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
Don't get nervous. Slam, slam, slam.
Topper. Ready?
They'll run on first down. Clayton, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Off play action, Dawson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Hey, wahoo! Now.
To throw.
We're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dawson, he'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Got it. 6-6, bullet high.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete, right around the 8. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play, 2nd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They come out here in the eye.
60 outlaw.
4 down.
5.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
90 is the mic. Here we go, G.
2nd and 2. Going to throw right side here. Complete. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Dawson under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
You see me?
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
And his kick here is good. And that's going to bump up their lead now to 15-3. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good open.
The way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the 2nd half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the 2nd half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. It's just taken around the 12. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And an alley to run. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or
I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
with a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Looking to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9. He'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. In for the score as his guys are back within a single score. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it. The San Francisco offense getting
but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, his hands again.
They go. This is kind of the key here. Grind out some yards.
I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here. Clock between plays and run 3.
Move it from the 22 to the 19. They're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make this a second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2nd and 9 now. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. First down now, but the clock continues to move. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. They'll set up a throw. I know more pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. Complete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see them go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim?
They're down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
Just about all 11, probably crashing the line here.
He's coming. We got double. Hard.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Manning. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop 8 seconds to go in this football game. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd. Off here to his running back. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, lock it.
And to give this time to the tailback. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for San Francisco, hey, they finish a perfect month week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.